Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Let's Play DXHR series. And this is 6 months later from last episode. Enjoy. And here's me, all augmented. Cybernetically enhanced, or whatever you want to call it. Time to get control of my character. Properly this time. No more introduction episode needed.
Adam, it's David. You in the building?
Just entered the lobby.
Sorry to pull you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation. A break-in at our Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the second floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
As you can see, the HUD is blinking and stuff, and that's intentional.
My God.
Nothing wrong with your video players.
I didn't think you'd... Oh, wow. I guess you hear about the break-in. Did you need directions or something?
It hasn't been that long, Cindy. I may not look the same, but my memory's pretty intact.
Oh, I didn't mean... I mean, of course, your memory's fine, sir. It's just that, well, things have been switched around a lot ever since the... well, since the...
Ever since the first attack?
Yes, sir. The lab floors were pretty much demolished. We're rebuilding them, but most of our researchers are working off-site now. Everyone else has been shuffled around, so if you need help finding someone...
Basically, I cut out the rest of the conversation there because it started to get stale. You get certain options, and here I sped up the video because I'm basically just looking for a tech lab. Sounds like everybody's Smurfs. Super fast forward. That's a door console that you can hack if you got the proper level of hacking, which I did not. And here's the tech lab, which I was looking for, so I can get my HUD fixed up. And there's the guy.
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis. Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might sting. Oh, looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages.
Oh no!
Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
Bitch, please! I'm gonna choose to confront him.
Me, Pritchard. Why don't you just say it and get it over with?
Why no, Jensen. I don't have a problem with you. If anything, I blame myself.
The mighty Pritchard blaming himself. That's gotta be a first.
I'm the one who told Sarif we needed a physical security team to protect us. If he'd read my report closely enough...
Wait a second. Are you saying it was your idea to hire me?
Not you, Jensen. I wanted Dynacore, Sharp Edge, or Bell Tower. All the top private security contractors were on my list, but Sarif wanted somebody in-house. And so did Dr. Reed.
Yeah.
I suggest you leave Megan out of this.
Why, Jensen? It's no secret how close the two of you were. And let's face it, you'd just been fired from SWAT for that massacre in Mexican town. No one was about to hire you.
You really have to stop getting your news from those Picus blogs, Francis. They only confuse you.
The point is, if Sarif had listened to me, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But Megan, God love her, always did have Sarif's ear.
Sarif's here is going to be hearing a report about violence in the workplace if you keep this up. You really feel like continuing?
Point taken.
Yeah, biatch! Don't mess with me. I'm taking the, you know, casual, tough, but very nice guy, so I'm good, but at the same time I'm a bit of a douche. You know, I don't know what I'm trying to get. It's a bit more fast-forwarding here. I'm just basically looking around and trying to orientate around this headquarters of mine. I've figured out that maybe I'll spend a lot of time here, so, you know, get used to the surroundings and
Adam,
whatnot.
how close are you to the helipad?
Almost there.
Good. Because SWAT's about to turn this into a PR nightmare. Meet me in the chopper. I'll brief you as we go.
Basically doing those fast-forwarding parts saves so much time. Also cutting out a lot of conversations, etc. Hopefully that'll keep the videos to, you know, a minimum, but at the same time cover all the action and all the, you know, the more important storyline buffs. There I basically went back to look for stuff, and I cut that part out.
Welcome back, Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
You know how it goes, Malik. Duty calls.
Don't I know it? I was in my wingsuit halfway to the top of the Renaissance Center when I got the 911. But you? 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
Are you suggesting I'm not?
Just asking the question. I was one of the ones who pulled you out of that mess. Not a memory I want to relive, and I don't have to wake up to the reminder of it every day.
I'm fine.
If you say so.
I do
the boss
say
is
so.
already on board, arguing with the DPD's tactical response team. They've got the plant surrounded, but Mr. Seraph wants you to go in first. You all set here? Because the sooner we take off, the better it will be for everyone.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
Time for some more full motion videos. There's plenty of them in this game, it seems. They've put down a lot of power and time into doing this game properly. It just feels well made somehow. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm a bit of a sucker for like FPS RPGs, etc. though, so maybe it's just my taste, especially sci-fi versions. I'm really tired of the whole fantasy elf bullshit. I'm done with that.
I told Farida to put us down on a roof. I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
Now, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard... Who's on point for these guys?
Adam, I know you and Megan were once...
Who is on point for these guys?
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him, there. He's an augmented Adam, so he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
Alright, so how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go, I'll defer to you. Lethal or non-lethal?
Well, lethal, I'd say. Yeah, I think I'm going lethal.
I'm not about to take any chances.
Lethal it is. But remember, they do have hostages, and I'd hate to see any of our people get caught in the crossfire. You remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways, but the labs themselves are pretty open, high ceilings. So, do you want something you can use from a distance, or up close?
I'm gonna go, let's see, check out the short range. Revolver, no thanks.
Give me something with distance.
I'll take the combo
If I
rifle.
get too close, I'll take them out personally.
Just try not to break anything expensive.
I promise
The
nothing.
Typhoon should be in the factoring labs, but Pritchard will tell you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority. We developed it for the Alphabet agencies, and if we don't deliver it to them intact and still a secret, well, I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Gentlemen, prepare for landing.
So the Typhoon was that thing that you saw in the first episode, which basically just exploded in an area effect. And killed all of those dummies. Or destroyed all of those dummies that was in the room with the Major was looking at it, the military guy. So basically now we're landing and we're gonna start our first mission very soon. With a proper HUD, ammunition, and, you know, choices. Proper choices. And also, you know, a bunch of, you know, variations to the route you use to get to whatever you wanna, you know, you wanna accomplish. If you wanna use stealth or if you're just gonna go, like, crazy and kill everything. So I sped up this part a little bit. Basically just talking to some of the cops out here, talking random stuff, opening lockers and looking for stuff, and you know, looking underneath boxes and whatnot, and there's actually stuff underneath some boxes, etc. So I started lifting them around, and I found like a beer and a protein bar.
Tell me you're the guy we've been twiddling our thumbs waiting for.
Here's one of the SWAT guys.
Security. Name's Jensen.
Cops.
Jensen. Yeah. I thought
So I kept some of the conversation in the video,
to
so you can read it and listen to it, I guess.
I gotta say, you're the last person I pictured taking orders from a CEO.
Things change.
Not always for the better. Feel like getting in there and doing whatever it is your boss wants you to do? Because maybe then we can do our job.
Yeah, I cut out the rest of the conversation. It was basically just information about who's in the plant and how blah blah blah. You know, not majorly important, like point of entries and some other stuff. So I'm checking out my stuff here. I also cut out the part where it said the thanks for pre-ordering, and I got a buttload of stuff, guns, silenced sniper rifle and shotguns, etc. So if you didn't pre-order the game, as I did, you will not be starting with these items, I believe. I guess so, at least.
So, if you're not a fan of the frontal assault, I suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the frontal assault though, so yeah. It's gonna be a little bit more of the sped up parts here. I'm just lifting boxes basically, and going down some ladders to gain entry to the plant, which is basically the part of this, the point of this part, second part in my series of Let's Play DXHR or DuX Human Revolutions. And there I can see one of the guards standing around smoking, and I also had a tutorial here which I cut out. That's why my guy just stood still for a while. I basically just paused the video and cut out the thing there, and now I'm going around this vents here or whatever it is, and I'm gonna try to do a finishing move, which they're gonna make one, what's it called? There's the stealth tutorial, and basically, yeah, I went for the execution instead of the knockout option. It makes a bit more noise, and then I tried to drag the corpse, but I failed and accidentally looted him instead, and I'm trying to drag him, but the guy heard me or saw his friend dying, so now it's all-out combat, getting shot out by this one guy with a pistol, trying to hide behind this burning rubble or the drum, but to cover around the wall instead. But now I got some proper cover, waiting for the guys to get closer to kill them with my assault rifle. There we go, nice headshot. Man down, marksman, 10 points. I don't know, 10 experience I guess. So now I'm basically just looting the corpses here. As you can see in the bottom left there's a little bit of map, and on the HUD I can't see any more hostiles. So I guess I'm alright. And there's some pistol ammo which I'm picking up, and I thought, yeah, well, hell, I'll take a pistol then. Since these guys seem all to have pistols, you know, that's ammunition I get for every kill, so I never run out of ammunition. I just figured that would be a bad idea to run out of ammunition. So there's another pistol to pick up. And now I'm just dragging bodies around for no real apparent reason. I'm not sure why I'm doing it. I'm just trying to hide them away around this corner, in case, you know, a patrol or something's walking around the courtyard that didn't hear me or whatever. Even though I don't see any hostiles, you can never be sure if people pop out of doors and whatnot. So I'm just looking around this room here, switching weapons, checking the pistol that I just looted from these guys. So I got 16 bullets. Is that it? Yeah, 16 bullets, 10 in the clip. I also have these blue bags, plastic bag things. It's basically remote explosives. I do believe I use one in the plant. As I said in the first episode, I'm recording the audio after I record the video in this because of all the editing. So I'm speeding forward here, basically gaining entry to the plant. And the next episode will feature a lot more combat inside the plant, where I basically cleared out of these purist terrorists, try to rescue the hostages and get the Typhoon. Thanks for watching, guys!